this really embarrassing story. I got duped, guys. I got duped. And I'm telling this story because I don't want it to happen to anyone else. So I've had locks for a while, and I usually retwist my locks by myself. But there's some times where, first of all, your hands are tired. Anyone ever get that like flex muscle you see like when you're retwisting your hair? And like I have only one arm that does that. My other arm is like not as worked out as the right because I always retwist with my right hand. So I just get tired sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could just pay someone to do this. My former roommate had gotten these kind of locks called bro locks, and this woman had done them for her, so she just gave me the woman's number. So I get the woman's number and I call her, and she's like very nice, pleasant. One of the first things she says is like, just so you know, let me put this on the table, I interlock. I'm like, I mean, not a problem. I've interlocked before. Like, it's not a huge deal. It just kind of like changed the pattern a little bit, but I'm not against interlocking. She's like, do you interlock or do you palm roll? I said, you know, when I'm doing it by myself, I typically palm roll. Oh, girl launched into this like long spiel about how people who palm roll are lazy and barbarians. Verbatim, that's what she literally said, are lazy barbarians. But then I was like, let me just chill because I'm trying to get my hair done. If she has interesting philosophies, that's fine. Mistake. If you have someone in your hair, they have to be someone who like you gel with, who you just like energy-wise match. I'm not even one of those like, ooh, energy, but legit. Like if it's somebody who's like bringing negativity or like just kind of, you get this ugh feeling about them, don't have them do your hair. Because the thing about other hairstyles is just kind of like, oh, you do the hair and the person goes away and you wash your hair and you undo the style, whatever. Like, this person is locking your hair. It's locked in there. You know, you never know what crazy people want to do to you. Not that this woman is crazy. She was just like a little different from what I've experienced before. My main issue was that I had what do we call these? The split, oh my gosh. I know what these are called. Oh, two-headed dragons. I had two-headed dragons all over my head because I had combined so many times, and so they kind of creep me out. And I have this thing where I want my locks to be very manicured, or I did at some point wanted them to be very manicured and look a certain way. And she's like, yeah, I can do that. And then I wasn't even thinking about how long that would take, you know, or what that process would be like. And she was like, yeah, I knit hair. Like, I'll knit the hair together so that they're not separate anymore. So, okay, sounds cool. Like, I don't care. Whatever. She's like, oh, by the way, I charge hourly. I said, yeah. Have you seen how much hair I have? I was not even thinking. I was really not even thinking. And when I got there, she's like, oh, you have a lot of hair. And I was like, yeah, is that going to be a problem? She's like, because she had me describe the length of my hair. I was like, you know, it's at the time, it's like a little past my shoulder, past my collarbone, just barely. I didn't really know how to describe the thickness of my hair. So it was just like, I think I have a reasonable amount of hair. So she was like, when she first looked at my hair and assessed it, she's like, oh, that should take like, what, 4 hours? Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. So 4 hours though, and her rate was $35 per hour. $35 an hour. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that I was a student. You know, sometimes when you get a little bit of money, you start acting just foolish, making foolish decisions. I was like, I got it. I got money in the bank. I can handle $35 an hour. No, nobody should do that, ever. So she knitted the hair. It's like all one. This used to be 2 different strands. You basically stuff a lock into another lock. There was a point where she like combed out one lock in the back, like combed it out completely, and it was just loose hair. I got sick to my stomach, and I was like, can you please lock that back? Can you put it back? I didn't even really want to see what she was doing. It was like a very traumatic experience. Needless to say, 10 hours later, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. 10 hours later, this woman finishes my hair and is like, oh, my hands are tired. My wallet is tired. My wallet is literally tired. My bank probably thinks like someone stole my card because I just gave her the money. I was just like, I hope that never happens to any one of you. I'm embarrassed to say that, but I needed to tell y'all so no one goes and does that foolishness. Never do your hair hourly. If you can avoid it, that's some stupid junk. Do a flat rate fee. If you feel like you have a lot of hair, just be like, girl, I will pay you $100. Or I will pay you $150, like whatever, 75, whatever. Do not get an hourly fee. Get the person to give you a price at the front. Ugh, I'm probably going to get so much mail saying like, girl, you're so stupid. That never happens to me though. No one touches my hair. I can count the people who have touched my hair. Really, a handful of people have had their hands in my hair, and I prefer it that way. I like the list to be very, very short, because you don't want foolishness going on in there. You know, you don't want people upsetting your pattern. You don't want them like just going in and retwisting, yanking, cutting. Take care of your locks and make sure you do your research before you have anyone put their hands in your locks. When your friends suggest locticians, you gotta scope those people out for real. You can't just take their word for it. Everyone likes their locks done differently. Ask a lot of questions. If it makes you seem like a know-it-all or like someone who doesn't trust, be like that. Don't trust anyone to just put their hand in your hair. Do your due diligence, do your research, and know what you want. Thankfully, no locks have fallen out. Everything's kind of still there, but that's by God's grace. Anyway, if you have any questions about locks or any kind of challenges that you're having, let me know in the comments below. I don't have all the answers. If I can direct you to the right people, I would do just that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, weekend, morning, afternoon, whatever it is right now. Bye, everyone. Bye.